Hello, hello, hello everyone! Welcome back to the Maker's Gonna Learn YouTube channel. I am so excited to have you here tonight. We are super excited to get crafty and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I have no idea when the video actually starts going, but let me tell you, it is gonna be a great time here. And I think a lot of you are really excited to find out all about the amazing Puff Htv. So tonight, this is what we're making. I am super thrilled to make this with you. This is a Puff Htv project. Oh, look at this. This camera I am always blown away with, and I'm super excited. My friends, if you're just tuning in with me, share with me where you're visiting from. Let me know what you've got going on in your neck of the woods. And I'm super excited to hear from you tonight. So I'll read some of your comments here in a moment, but go ahead and drop those. Let me know who's tuning in and what you guys have got going on tonight. I am super excited, but I do have to admit something to you guys, my friends. I'm super excited to be here, but I do have to admit something. So I've had my Cricuts down here, and this is the first project that I'm doing live here on the YouTube channel in my new craft room. So I'm super excited, super thrilled for it, right? I'm using the Martha machine. And if you guys have been following along here at the Maker's Gonna Learn channel for any time, you know that the Martha machine is one of my favorite machines. But her cord was not cooperating at all. So I had to go rummage around and find another cord and make sure everything worked. So that is why we are a little delayed this evening. But nevertheless, we are here to have some really awesome fun. And we're working with Monogram Fonts tonight. So if you're not already a Maker's Gonna Learn member, I am super excited for you because you're gonna have an opportunity tonight to grab some of our amazing fonts that I'm super excited about. So as you guys are tuning in, I'm about to read some of your comments. I am thrilled that we all are here tonight. It's Friday night. It's the Friday before Halloween. So Halloween is quickly approaching, and I'm ready to put the tree out. I'm ready to do all the normal things that I do, and I'm a little delayed. This move has really caused it to be a little delayed with my traditional Christmas decorating. Typically October 1st, we are ready to get Christmas crafts, right? Traditionally. But today we are working on Christmas crafts, so I hope you guys are at home excited too. This is gonna be fun. So we're testing and playing around with Puff Htv tonight. This is a test project, and I really like how it turned out. I'm excited to hear what you guys at home think about it. We're gonna do a full-on review of the cutting, of the process, of everything you need tonight. We have quite a few colors, so that is super fun. I'm super excited. Carol says, if you aren't a member, give yourself an early Christmas gift. Maker's Gonna Learn for all of us. Yes, I love it. Our kiddos have not put their costume, taken their costumes off all day. They got to wear them, excuse me, they got to wear them to their school for trunk or treat, which was unbelievable. And now they're home still in their costumes. And I'm talking full face of makeup. So Megan says this video quality. Hey, Jean from Upper Michigan, Lynn, New Jersey, Angela in Houston, Texas. How are you guys doing? Tell me what is up, Houston. I'm super excited for all of you to be here. This is so fun. And we absolutely love it. So yay, I'm so excited you guys are here with me tonight. What a great time. Let me know what your thoughts are on a 5 o'clock live stream. I don't know. Our kids are going to be a clown and a Navy SEAL. So that is super fun. I'm not wearing my black shirt today, guys. I was out and about wearing a little bit nicer of a shirt. So I thought I'll just wear it on the live. And it's great. So hey Brittany, hey Shirley, tonight we're testing out Puff Htv and we're using Monogram Fonts. So we're working with a font from Maker's Gonna Learn that I think you're gonna absolutely adore. So tonight we're working with one. I went ahead and linked it down below. So that's gonna be fantastic. So check the link out for the font. We're gonna build this together, and tonight I'm gonna teach you how easy it truly is to take a font from Maker's Gonna Learn, download it onto your computer, and use it in Design Space in one training. So you're going to pick up a lot of Design Space skills tonight, my friends, that you may not expect with just testing Puff Htv. Because we could just load a random image and cut something with the Puff Htv. I want to let you guys know right out of the gate, the Puff Htv does not look any different, like without really looking at it, it doesn't look any different. So we're gonna take a look at it together right here and kind of see what we've got going on tonight. This right here is the Puff Htv. So you can see these are the two shinier sides. Here are the two dull sides. So with this, you know, here's one sheet, and then here's the other sheet. So as you guys can see, like, it's really hard to even tell that it is, you know, even Puff Htv. It's a little bit more crisp. Oh my gosh, I need to clip my fingernails. It's a little bit more, there's more traction, I guess, is how I would describe it. But if you're not looking for it, you're not going to be able to find it. Does that make sense, my friends? If you're not able to look for it, you're not able to find out and tell that this is actually Puff Htv. Like, that's when it got into our office, we're like, what? Like, very different. Tonight, we're also working with a strong grip mat. It's a little bit different. Y'all, with Puff Htv, we did not expect to have to work with that, but as you can see, it's a little bit, you know, different when you are getting it ready. So I want you all to be aware of that, just so that you know, as I get my strong grip mat from over here, if you see me moving around, just so that you know that, hey, Tanner is using a strong grip mat, and that's what we're recommending for this project. Just because it didn't seem to like any other mat. So we do have the strong grip mat today. So this is really great for more durable projects and things like that. We will treat this like traditional heat transfer vinyl. So we're going to weed this the same. We are going to do pretty much everything the same. So pretty much everything the same, except I lied to you guys. We are not doing shiny side up. We are doing, well, I guess technically in this lot, we're cutting on this side right here, but for some reason, I feel like this is a more dull side technically, but technically I guess this is more matte. So it would be a little bit more confusing, but traditionally this will be the side we go down. We're cutting on this side and we're gonna mirror it. So pretty typical working with heat transfer vinyl, lots of fun, and it's gonna be really, really great. But I do wanna share some news. As you guys know, if you haven't heard, we are having Maker Boot Camp next week. There is a landing page that we have put together. I'm going to get you the link so that you can get registered for everything. And when I mean everything, y'all, I mean everything, okay? So I'm going to put this here. It's in the description down below as well, because you guys know we're always hooking you up with everything we got. So I'm going to link this right down here. This is our boot camp. So if you want to be entered to win all of the giveaways, there's one place to enter, and you'll be entered to win all of the giveaways. So we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to answer any of your questions. I'm super thrilled. Before we dive into designing this project, I do want to share with you all the details for boot camp because it is coming up really quick. So let's not miss out on that, and let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh my goodness, I'm on the font page because that's where we're headed next. But before we dive over there, let me go ahead and share with you the Maker Bootcamp. So I just dropped this link. This is our Maker Bootcamp. So this is happening October 1st through the 5th. 1st through the 5th, that is this coming Monday through Friday. If you guys are not familiar already, it's going to be fantastic. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're super thrilled to have you guys with us. During boot camp, you'll be entered to win one of 5 boot camp prizes: a mini EasyPress, a Cricut Maker 3, an Amazon gift card, a Coach handbag, or a sublimation printer. So we have all the details here. All you have to do, my friends, is sign up right here. So this is our brand new text alerts for live streams, different things like that. We will hook you guys up. So even if you're a member, you will want to complete this just so that you can get those updates. but it's going to be amazing. We are super excited for all the projects. So go ahead, take a look, scroll through all these. It's going to be awesome. So that's exciting. But what I'm super excited about is getting ready for tonight's project. So let's take a look in Design Space at our project. So this right here, I went ahead and I sized the stocking that we are working with. And if you all hear Penny, she probably sees something or hears something that she needs to stop barking. So that is very funny. But anywho, what we have done is we measured it. So all we did was go ahead and measure the size of the stocking that we're working with. And then we started working with our font. Now our font today is Twirly Monogram Font. So it's our Twirly Monogram Font, and we went ahead and linked that down below for you guys. So if you want to grab the font, it's linked down below. But you have to be a member, okay, of Makers Gonna Learn, or you can grab them individually. They're just kind of expensive. So if you grab a membership today, you're gonna be able to have unlimited downloads, access to so many courses, especially if you go yearly with us. So if you go yearly, grab all the goodness, you can do that today. It's really great for beginners, and I have a special coupon code for you. So it's called YouTube, just YouTube. It's a gift from me to you, a special coupon code if you need to sign up for our year membership. That's where you get access to our Facebook group, our brand new cut files, our fonts, everything you need within the membership. Like everything we talk about here, used on the YouTube channel, is in the membership. That's a better way of putting it. Just like if you see anything here on the channel, if you become a member, you're getting access to all of those pieces to make projects like this. So kind of like our monogram fonts that I'm about to share with you. So let's take a look at those. So over on the website, you are going to be able to see this. And we have a question I wanted to address because it's a great question. One of our friends is here today, and she says, silly question, but if I join Makers Gonna Learn, can I do without Cricut's monthly fee for their premium images and fonts? So the answer is yes. Like, you do not have to have a membership to Cricut Access or Cricut in general to use Design Space. So if you subscribe to Makers Gonna Learn, the coupon code is YouTube, and you're gonna get a great deal. But here's the catch. You're going to get access to our projects, our tutorials, our training. We're the only place that you're going to get access to the inspiration, education, and motivation to truly master your machine. So that's why we love our membership, and I think that's why a lot of our members love it too, because of all the breakthroughs that we help them achieve through unlocking their truest craft potential. So over here, my friends, I'm super excited. Yay, I love it. Boot camp is coming up next week. Yes, I love it. Thank you, Crystal. We're super excited. That is going to be awesome. Yeah, we are going to just use that for live stream alerts and things like that. So it'll be really, really awesome. So anyway, this is our font area. So when you become a member, you get access to kind of everything. Like your website view totally changes when you become a member. So this is our fonts. If you scroll down, you can see we have a lot of different monogram fonts. Let's click view all right here. And as you can see, this is all of our monogram fonts. So there's a lot. We have a football monogram, we have a framed monogram, we have a funky monogram, a heart monogram, a varsity monogram, zigzag. There's so many. I love the scallop monogram as well, and that is amazing. So what we're going to do is we're downloading our Twirly. So let's just scroll through and find Twirly. And here it is. So my friends, there's two ways to go about downloading fonts and things at Makers Gonna Learn. There's a little cloud icon right here, and you can just click it. So you could click that. You could be like, well, I don't know if I want that, or the funky 2-letter, so I'm gonna download that too. Or I also want to download the fancy heart, so I'm downloading that too. So that was quickly 3 of them that you'll be able to grab right away. which is fantastic. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Super, super excited you all are tuning in this Friday evening. I didn't expect many people to be here, so thanks guys for showing up. And if you're watching the recorded, give me a comment and say, hey, let me know what you've got going on. Okay, so what we're going to do now is after you've downloaded those, all you need to do is go ahead and open the zip file. So the zip file is right down here. So it's at the very bottom. We're going to click on it and it's going to open up. And because I have multiple monitors, we are going to go over here and grab our downloads folder. So this is what it looked like. So after you unzip the file, you're going to have Twirly. So we're going to open Twirly, and we have 3 different fonts to download. This is a center, this is a left, and this is a right. So we can select all 3 of those and we can go ahead and open. So we've opened this up. Oh my gosh, Heather's still at work. That's crazy. That is crazy, Heather. But I guess you might be over on the West Coast. So yay. Okay, I'm just grabbing these. So this is what happens after you open it, is that they pop up with these little things that look like this. So I'm just bringing them over here. Ta-da! All right, so we don't need this folder. So now all we need to do is press 3 buttons. So we go click install font and it's installed. We're going to click install font and it's installed. And we're going to click install font, and look at that, it has been installed. So look at this, guys, brand new computer for live streaming. Look at this, it only has 4 fonts on it. And of course it's my Hey There font. Guys, if you are not using Hey There, you definitely need to check this out. I love it. Oh, Crystal says if you're not a member, you're missing out on motivation, education, and dedication from Makers Gonna Learn. And Tanner, you won't regret getting the yearly membership. It's so worth the price you pay for 365 days of crafting. Share it, Crystal. Thank you so much for that sweet comment. I love how you said dedication, because yes, we are dedicated to our members. That's awesome. Thank you, my friend. But yes, so look, now these are on your computer. You can start designing right away. So let me share with you what you need to do. So say you're like me, you have Design Space open. What you're going to do is just quickly quit the program. So you can click the red X, you can click quit, and then you're just going to want to relaunch it. So once you quit, you're just going to want to reopen it right there. Oh my gosh, I'm shocked that this isn't Mary Catherine. It's good for everything. We love Aaliyah, Mary Catherine's font. We love it. So we've relaunched this, and you might see some sneak peek projects in here, guys. Like we have in our project area quite a bit of the sneak peeks. So that's fun. I'm gonna click for stocking because that's what we saved it as. And we have our 3D Puff Htv stocking, and we're going to click customize. Cheryl says you make it look so easy. My friend, what I want to share with you is 2 things. Number 1, it is easy. Like downloading fonts, uploading, this is a habit. And what I like is this was a great example for you. If you're thinking like, gosh, like I don't know if I should buy a membership like this and get all these fonts and have to deal with them on my computer and things like that. That seems like a little too much for me. Well, here's what I want to tell you. If you're an Access member, you are paying for access. You do not get the fonts and cut files that you are paying for. With Makers Gonna Learn, that little extra sweat you put into it by downloading it to your computer and opening it up and just saying yes, install, guess what that does? Guess what that does? If you buy your membership today, you're like, I want to be a member, I'm ready to get crafty, this is awesome, right? Then next year, your Cricut's got dust on it, you're not ready to craft right now, or you just don't use it enough to justify. That's real life. Sometimes that happens, and I get some of the sweetest Instagram messages sometimes from like, Tanner, I've been away from the community, I miss it, this is everything to me, but I've been busy. Here's the deal. If any reason you have to cancel, what you have downloaded from our website, you keep forever. So you get that forever. So that's why I like it. So yes, it's an extra step or 2, but it's go get easy. But number two, it's worth it from a cost perspective, because here's the deal. After the membership's over, whether you're a member for 5 years, 6 years, whatever, if you always are a member, that's great because we're always showing up for you. But say something happens and you have to take a break, everything you downloaded doesn't go away. Whenever you cancel Cricut Access, you lose access to everything. There's nothing you got to keep. You have nothing to show for it. So I like to share that when people are like, whoa, is that too much work? The answer is truly not. Like, you want to be in control of your files. So that is a great little lesson. Lorraine, Lorraine, I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing, my friend. I love it. Dawn, yes, we have a whole course from Alexandria Hedgehog Hollow. She's amazing. She has a whole course on the amazing machine. So the Brother Scan and Cut, she has a course for you that's only available if you're a year member. We don't sell it, we don't offer it, we don't talk about it, but you have to be a year member to get access to it. And all of our cut files and fonts are available to work with in Brother Scan and Cut. So that's a great question too, my friend. So love that. Now let me share with you how you're able to take this and build it. So we're working with Twirly, don't forget that. So we're gonna go over here and we're going to go to System. So that's where we keep Maker's Gonna Learn Fonts. We're going to search Twirly, and let's just go ahead and start with our left. So let's say we're doing, we'll do Courtney Rose Bell. So this is center Twirly left, so this will be C. So we're gonna grab a C. So we're gonna do Courtney's name. So this is our C. And then we're going to do a Twirly center. Whoops, I forgot. Twirly left. And now we're gonna grab another text box and change it to Twirly center and add a B. We're gonna, go ahead and size this right here. Love that. And now we're going to do another text box, and we're gonna do right. Twirly center right. And we're gonna do Rose. If you guys didn't know, Courtney's middle name is Rose. Now you have a quick fact for her the next time she's on a live stream. So this right here is Courtney Bell Rose. And sometimes we like to size down the right and the left and keep the middle one pretty large. And that's what we want to do today. So that's part of the fun, is getting to play around, getting to size it, see what looks best. Sometimes I like to make sure these are about the same size. So you can put those next to each other. And you're like, no, I want to size down. I want to size down the C a little bit. Okay. So once you're happy with that, this is your monogram. Okay, my friends, this is Monogram. We built it really quickly. All right, really quickly. We just built a monogram. We downloaded all 3 fonts and we were able to rock it. So that is fantastic. And the deal we have today, because I see a lot of people like, Tanner, is there, what deal can we get? You want to utilize the coupon code tonight. That is YouTube. That is YouTube at checkout. That is the special savings. And it's very, very, very close to our best deal of the year. So definitely go ahead and grab that. So woohoo. So we've grabbed this, and then once you're ready and you're fully committed, here's how easy it is to make it legit. You want to drag and drop over all 3 letters. Okay, drag and drop all 3 letters, and then you're going to want to press weld. So we welded that, boom, it's welded, it's good to go, and we're gonna do that to our sample today as well. So this is what we're cutting. We're just gonna weld that. So boom, that's awesome. And I have a friend saying, I'm completely new at this. What is the year membership and what do I get? So I've dropped a link, you can use that, it's awesome. And if we scroll up to the top, this is our membership. Okay, so this is the membership to get access to everything our membership has. So inside our membership, it's called makersgonnalearn.com. We have well over 10,000 plus members, closer to 15,000 members. So many friends, over 400,000 on the YouTube channel. We need to update that. And then what you get is thousands of cut files, hundreds of fonts, a commercial license to make money with your machine, and 10 free online classes. Now there's a sneak peek because we are dropping 13 brand new courses for you guys that are a member. So there's 3 tiers to choose from. You can be a monthly member at $19.99 a month, or you can be an annual member. And what I want you to notice is the 2 things, the price and what you get. So look at this, you're getting a lot of bonuses here and you're paying the least amount possible, okay? So this is amazing. And on top of this savings, where you pay all at one lump sum, you're getting a discount, which is YouTube at checkout. So be sure to use that. So yeah, you can go get registered and have instant access for all of that. So we're super, super excited for you guys. If you're brand new, let me just be the first to invite you to our membership. We have a 30-day training program called Master Your Cricut. You can master your Cricut with us here at Maker's Gonna Learn. As soon as you become a member, you can take that 30-day training. It's fantastic. So I wanna invite you to do that if you're brand new. So that's super fun. But let's go back to what we've got going on. So just like we measured and have this perfect, we're good. We're gonna remove this again. We just measured and sized the stocking top. So the blue rectangle actually represents, just to give visuals for our beginners, it actually gives us kind of bringing this to life in Design Space. So you measure right here, this size, and you insert it into a shape in Cricut Design Space. Then you get to see what your project is going to look like once it is truly completed, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to just hide this square and we're going to click Make It. And then once we click Make It, what we're going to do is we are going to click Mirror. So we're mirroring our material because we are working with heat transfer vinyl today. So working with heat transfer vinyl, we want to make sure that you have mirrored your material. So now we'll click Continue, and we're going to connect to our machine via Bluetooth. So let's see, it is connected via Bluetooth. Woohoo! Love it. Okay, so we're going to, I'm using the Martha Stewart machine, so we're going to set this to iron on, and then what we're going to do is actually go to custom because I want to add more pressure, just because we're using our special Puff Htv. So we'll talk about that here in a second, and we're going to click on iron on. So we're just searching for HTV. This is so interesting. We'll scroll through and find it. Okay, everyday iron on, and we're going to do more pressure for sure. More pressure, more pressure, more pressure. Yes, yes, yes. I love it, I love it. What's a Martha Stewart machine? Oh my goodness, you haven't lived till you saw the Martha Stewart Cricut machine. It's amazing, like, I love this machine. I'm about to share it with you. I'm getting used to my new at-home studio for filming. I have a lot of craft space, but I don't have a lot of live stream craft space. So it's a little limited. I do need to work on this. This is also my at-home office. So as you can imagine, it's a little difficult at times. So let me share with you, boom, Martha Stewart, Cricut Explorer 2 is everything to me. This is one of my favorite Cricuts. This is probably my favorite Cricut that I own. Forget a Maker, this Explorer is everything. So this is an Explorer 2, and we're working with Puff Htv. So just for anyone that's brand new, just tuning in, this is what it'll end up looking like. Look at that. Can you guys tell how beautiful this is? I love it. I'm gonna do it on the front-facing camera too. So you can just take a look at this. Oh my, wow. So this is Puff. I'm really excited for you guys to see this, okay? I'm really excited for you guys to see the Puff. It's pretty legit. It's pretty legit. That's all I can say. It's pretty legit. So I think you're gonna really, really enjoy that. So yeah, so we're using more pressure tonight. So more pressure. And then for our mat, we have grabbed our vinyl that I had to sit on the floor to make room for the Cricut. I'm gonna skid it over. And what we're gonna do is use the strong grip mat. So we're gonna put our material on with the strong grip mat. So I'm gonna open this, close that for a second. And then here's our mat. And here's the two sides. So what we're doing is we're putting it, we're putting this dull, it's supposed to be the shiny side, it just doesn't look like it. So we're putting it down here, and we're using the strong grip just to make sure it stays down. There was some issues that we ran into testing it, but I wanted to give a true comparison. So for us, we may have added a little Scotch tape, and that's okay if you need to. But yeah, it's crazy. How high from the material does it puff? So it doesn't puff much at all. It just gives a really great texture. Like, as you can tell, if I can put my finger there, like, oh, look at this camera. Just for everyone asking, like, how much does it puff? Like, can you tell? Like, it puffs enough. I will say it puffs enough. So I'm super excited. You guys are gonna love it. So we're gonna open this up and we're gonna load this in. Okay, so we're gonna load this in. This is loaded. Now we're gonna head over to the Cricut, and it says more pressure. We're not gonna use fast mode, so this looks pretty good. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go over to our overhead, and we are going to press the flashing Cricut button. And did we link the wrong material? If we did, I am so sorry. Let me double check. So Puff Htv, let me test this link real quick. Why are our bit.lys not working? I'm so sorry, my friends. We will correct that link. If you are having any issues, just come back to the video later and we will have an update for that. My apologies. This happened on another video too. That's crazy. Carol, we did mirror. Yes, we did mirror. Did anyone watch me mirror? Can somebody confirm that I mirrored this image? Because I remember turning it on. You guys are freaking me out. I'm pretty sure I mirrored. Can anyone confirm that Tanner mirrored the image? Because I remember, guys, I was like, turn this on. Everybody's saying I need a mirror, but I'm pretty sure I mirrored. Now I'm going to have to go. Let's go back to Cricut. Mirror on. Everyone worried. Mirror on. Mirror on. Please see this right here. We mirrored. Guys, don't freak me out like that. Y'all getting me crazy. I'm going crazy over here. Like, did I mirror? Thank you all for having my back. That means a ton. So what we're going to do now is we are going to be able to take a knife, and what I'm going to do is just kind of cut this out right here. I'm just using a rotary. I would normally use a Cricut craft knife, but use what you got sometimes. You know what I'm saying, my friends? So we have that, and we're just gonna peel this up. Now, my word of advice for my friends, because I know people are like, Tanner, can you tell your Puff Htv apart from your other material? No, you cannot tell this material apart at all, okay? I love it, I love it. Carol says, you did not mirror, my friend. Then she says, oops. It's okay. So what we've got, this looks very similar. So like put a sticky note on here, put something permanent on here and be like, whoa, like this is my amazing Puff Htv, because I think you're gonna actually like it. So we're going to weed this real quick. So this is gonna be great. Love it. Preventative care. Jenny, this is real life. Like if you have ever forgot to mirror, please let me know, because I think all of us have, like, especially in the beginning. I mean, I still to this day forget to mirror, so it happens all the time. So it's pretty normal for me to forget to mirror. That's the funny part, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the true funny part. Okay, weeding this stuff, it's like extra puffy. Like, not extra puffy, it's a little bit thicker, but it's very interesting. So just like so, you have that right here, and you can see this. So what we're gonna do is peel this up. Now guys, who wants to guess how long we're gonna heat set this? Anybody wanna just throw out a time? So we're using 320 degrees. I wanna know in the comments How long do you think we would heat set Puff Htv? That's what I want to know. Have you researched? Do you know the answer for us today? Because I'm about to bring up the Teflon sheet. I'm about to bring up the Cricut mat, and I want to see, I'm going to look at the comments here in a moment. I'm curious, who knows the answer for today's project? Michelle just joined Maker's Gonna Learn. Welcome, 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 Michelle. I'm so excited. Welcome to the community, my friend. Be sure to pop over to the Facebook group. Post a little, hey, I'm Michelle, I'm new, I just joined. In the group, we want to welcome you. We want to rally and just celebrate you. So congratulations, my friend Michelle. If anyone else is like Michelle and like, I think tonight's the night that I want to say yes to a community that is going to help me master my machine, I want you to do it. I want you to say yes, fully commit. If you love what's on the YouTube channel, you're going to absolutely love crafting alongside us because you're unlocking thousands of cut files, hundreds of fonts, and so much more. So that's fun. So 37 seconds, 45 seconds, 12 seconds, 40 seconds, 5 seconds, 60 seconds. Where do you get Puffy? We will have an updated link for you. Gretchen was correct at 20 seconds. Megan was at 30 seconds. Megan, I think you're going to love this. I think you're going to absolutely love this material, by the way. So our winner today is Gretchen. She rocked it. She's on top of it. Love it. So we're going to take our little stocking here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and this is our monogram. So we're going to take this, and look, does this not look familiar? This looks like just like it looked like on Cricut Design Space, which we love. So we're going to take that here. Now we're using 320 degrees, and remember, my friends, we said we are using 20 seconds. So what I want to do is I want to bring the EasyPress up here, and I want to take it from 60 seconds to 20 seconds. We're just going to go down to 20 seconds. Pretty easy. So let's talk about the Puff Htv. Why would you use it? When would you use it? It gives a lot of great texture. Okay, a lot of great texture. I think you all will be very pleased with this. And we're just going for 20 seconds real quick. So this is awesome. I'm going to stand up actually and give this some more pressure. This is the first time I've had a craft table that is not at waist height. That is not a standing desk. So traditionally in my studios, I always did standing desk. I just always needed and really wanted a standing desk. It was just what I wanted, but first one. Okay, so that was 20 seconds. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay, so let's take a look. 20 seconds always seems like too much for me, but as it starts to cool, you're going to start seeing the puff start to happen. So this is what it's looking like right now. You're like, Tanner, where's the puff? Well, watch what happens as it goes through this process. So as you can see here, it's really cool. So this is what it will look like here in a moment. Very puffy. And here it goes. So we're just going to watch this real quick. It's going to be super fun. Love it. Let's check the comments. Definitely will make a project with Puff Htv. Yay! Love it. All right. So I want to make sure that it's down. Because as you can see, it's still very warm, but it's kind of crinkling already, which is the interesting part about Puff Htv. Love it. Okay, yeah, it does not look puffy. It does not look puffy. That's the interesting part. So we're going to see how, like, when it cools, or maybe it needs a little bit more time. This one did not take much time at all. So what we're going to do is probably hit it again, because this is a lot thicker. So we want to get that there. So we're going to take this, put this back on here, and we're going to give it another hit. Love the Teflon sheet. Sometimes the Teflon sheet might be a little, extra, and it's harder to get that firm pressure. So we're going to just hit it again. So maybe 20 seconds for this needs to be more. And our EasyPress dropped down to 300 degrees, so it's not preheated anymore, which I think will still do fine. Okay, so now let's take a look. Peel this up. And this looks to be not puffy either. Look at this different review. So this just looks like typical. But you can see where in some areas like it wants to be puffy, especially if I move it around. So that's what I'm intrigued about. So let me see if, just in case, now I'm getting worried if I'm like, why is this not working? Let me see if I can double check and make sure I have the proper material. I know I do because we made sure to keep this separate. It's in its own little bin. So we're gonna hit it probably again. Okay. So I'm just not too impressed with how this is going right here. I mean, because this one ended up being like our best result. So this one's not getting puffy at all. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna hit it just one more time because I feel like we can get this puffier. Because this one got extra puffy and definitely closer to what I would expect. Is the puff upside down? So no, the adhesive is where it's supposed to be and everything like that. So we're gonna hit it just one more time and see what may happen, just to see if we give it just a little bit more temperature, if that will puff it a little bit more. We'll go up a little bit. But yeah, we will say that we tested this a few different times and this was our best result. So this is very interesting to us. Yeah, I'm very confused why it's so different. Because look at this, like it's the same material, it came from the same pack of colors we ordered. And yeah, this is, as you can tell, super puffy over here, guys. Like this one turned out great. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at the puff. Love the puff. And now we're getting, just to give you a play-by-play, not puff. Where's the puff at? Where's the puff at? Not there. It's not there, my friend. So we're gonna give this another shot and see what happens. I've moved it up to 350. You know what? We're gonna give it a little bit extra time too, just to make sure that it is getting hot enough. Oh, doesn't it stick to the press without carrier sheet? Okay, so maybe the carrier sheet is what's causing us. So let's bring this in and hit it here. So we've got a little bit more temperature. Maybe I don't need to give so much pressure. Maybe I'm just giving it too much pressure. So we're gonna commit here. I love this. I mean, I don't love this. I just like sharing with you guys live. Okay, so let's lift this up and kind of see what's happening here. Nothing really is happening. Okay, so now I'm going to give this pressure and see if anything happens. So I took the transfer off. No carrier sheet, no Teflon sheet. Teresa, they said not to use the Teflon. No Teflon sheet. Teflon sheet out. Okay, bringing this in. We'll bring the transfer sheet back because you do need a protectant. Gotcha, don't use the Teflon. Thank you, guys. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so we're gonna give this just a little bit more. I'm gonna stop it at 10 seconds. Okay. Look at this. Let's take a look. Okay, so it's getting a little puffier. It's definitely going into the material. Can you guys start seeing that it's getting a little bit puffy? Not so much. I'm not sure. Okay. Love it. Yes, this is from 143. Oh my goodness. Love it. Just parchment sheet. Love it. Okay. So this right here, I'm gonna hit it just one more time just to see if we can get any more puff. And maybe, you know what, we're going to now down to 350, or we're going down to 320 just because it might be too hot. So we're gonna let this fully cool and see if this changes anything and see if we can do anything different to get a little bit more puff going, because it definitely guys, the transfer with taking the Teflon off and just using the transfer definitely works nicely. Love it. I forget to mirror and put the design upside down as well. Love it, Michelle. I've been there, my friend. Yes, we're gonna let this rest real quick. So definitely, if you guys are just tuning in, share with us where you're visiting from. Tonight we are doing so much fun. Oh, this is from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Guys, we couldn't find it at 143. Can you believe that? Like, what is Heat Transfer Warehouse? We don't even know. We don't even know. I'm kidding. It's a craft supply store. We just typically order from the 143. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're gonna let this cool completely and see what happens. We might have already got it down. I don't think it's gonna do anything else. I think that might have been too much for it. So you know what? While we do that, we're just gonna cut another one. That's the beauty of being live with you guys, is we're just gonna roll with the punches. So we can say, Tanner, you shouldn't have used the Teflon sheet. What are we gonna do about it? We're going to try it again. If I can find my Cricut craft mat, which looks to be like it flew away. It did fly away, literally. Okay, so we've got this right here. We're going to grab, you know what? Just for the sake of the video, we're gonna cut a different piece. So we're gonna grab a different piece right here. It's a different color. And we're just gonna cut it. Just cut this little piece right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to apply on just the other side. So that way we can compare and hopefully get a really, really great transfer. So that'll be perfect. So we're going to apply this on here. We're going to put this down right about here. I'm just putting it on the mat. And now what we're going to do is load it into the Cricut. So you guys can see I have this here. I'm just putting this over here, loading it in. And then as you can see, it's just connecting to our machine, and we're gonna be able to cut this one more time. Yeah, I think I did suffocate it, so we are gonna give it some room. So Courtney says when she did it, it got too puffy and wrinkly too fast. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it a little bit different. I think it's done now. Say goodbye. Homicide by Teflon. That is pretty much what happened, my friend. So what we're doing is we're just reconnecting to the Cricut machine via Bluetooth. So we're gonna let that sink in, and it is going to be perfect. So yay. Awesome. I wonder if it would puff on wood. I want to say, I don't know if I would think it would puff on wood. I don't know about that. Now, why is the Cricut not connected yet? Let's do this. So we're connecting via Bluetooth. Yeah, I am a little extra. You want to know what did it, y'all? I had a Teflon sheet at my feet, and I was like, you know what? You all are going to be so proud of me. I'm using the Teflon sheet. Obviously not. I think this is the official day that there's very far and few projects in between that I actually need a Teflon sheet for. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I just kind of feel like Teflon sheets aren't needed. But maybe I'm the only one. I don't know. I'm gonna press the flashing Cricut button, and I'm not gonna ruin our beautiful, beautiful, perfect one. So I'm going to do the back of this one. Look, what are you all talking about? I did not make any mistake whatsoever. And I'm going to leave this preheated at 320. Perfect. So it's cutting away. Teflon sheet on their heat press. I do love that. I love that. It's just cutting away. Yay! Love it. Where did you get your stockings? I am trying to reflect. I want to say Hobby Lobby. They're really great. I love them. They're very simple and gonna be perfect for this. So we're gonna unload that. Closing up the Martha Cricut Explorer 2. If you all haven't seen it, I love my Explorer 2. It's such a great machine. I actually got to be part of the launch event many, many years ago with Michaels when they came out with it. So that's how I ended up with one. Okay, so I'm weeding this again. I mirrored the image just in case anyone forgot. I mirrored the image. Okay. So just like so. We're gonna take this. Love it. Okay. Okay. So there you go. Now we're gonna be able to peel this up. The stockings are from Amazon. Woohoo! So now we have this, and look guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lay it down, and this is where push comes to shove. This is where push comes to shove with our project. We're gonna take our EasyPress 320, and we're just gonna press down and give some pressure. So let's see how fast it's go puff. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Courtney's getting the kids in the bath. Woohoo! Yeah, bedtime is coming up quick, y'all. Oh, it beeped. Okay. Ooh, what is happening now? Is anything happening? Is anything happening? Let's peel this off and find out. Y'all, this isn't puffing. Like down here it puffed. But it's not going for it. Is that not crazy? Okay, so we're gonna let this cool. I'm gonna give it a little bit less time and see if that is what does it. So place this here, and we're gonna apply a little bit more pressure. It did puff a little bit, Lorraine, so we're definitely onto something. So that was 10 seconds. Let's see kind of what happened now, if anything. There's a little bit of puff, but not much at all. I'm not very impressed. So Carol says on her 143, she did 285 for 10 seconds. No sheet. So I'm supposed to just peel this off and no transfer sheet? So I just place it directly on the vinyl. You guys, putting it directly on the vinyl seems like a little worrisome, but we're gonna give it a try on our really nice stocking. So we're gonna cut it one more time. We're gonna do it one more time to the project. So here's what we're going to do. We'll cut it again. So let me get this right here. And I'm going to cut another piece. So what we're going to do is cut this right here. And then what we're gonna do is put this on our mat for the third time. And we're gonna put this on here. Okay. So there we go. Go bring my Cricut in here. And we're going to load this into the machine. Little pressure, I love it. You know what? You should do a shot every time I say puff. Beth, that is funny. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is double check that our Cricut is connected. So we're gonna let that connect first. Yes, you do get to learn a lot because everything is not what it seems. So with little pressure, basically none. Third time is the charm. Yay! Okay. Yeah, I'm very worried about my vinyl, but if we're using 320 little pressure 10 seconds, that sounds like it's gonna be the best bet. So what we're doing today is 320 little pressure, and it's gonna be fantastic. So yay! Love it. It's gonna be great. It makes me feel good that sometimes I struggle getting projects going. Yeah, it all happens to us, my friend. Do not worry one bit about this. And this is fun. Love it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back over here and we're going to tap it on Iron On. And it never searches. So I'm having to scroll and select Everyday Iron On. And we're gonna get that more pressure. And now what we're going to do is we are going over here to press the flashing Cricut button. Love it. So it's cutting away. So are you guys thinking I should literally weed this off the mat and just put it on directly? This is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. Just place your heat press, don't put additional pressure. Okay, easy. Love it. Maybe you're taking the huff out of the puff. Michelle, I love it. Brittany says this may be my favorite live. I've had a few projects not turn out how I wanted lately, and this is helping me feel not as bothered by it. So, let me just share, my friend. If you read the title, it says, do you need this, yes or no? Part of this is meant to be like, does it work, yes or no? Because at first, we weren't gonna prep any, and then Courtney started playing around with it. And I will say this did take multiple tries for Courtney to get it. But Courtney has privately texted me thinking, Tanner, this is not working like how it worked for me. I'm very confused, same material. So anyway, this is part of it. Like, your material ain't gonna always work like other instructional videos. And part of it, being a content creator, I usually don't wanna watch other content creator videos. Usually instructions do it justice, but at least you all are getting to see what it's really like, because how many of you all read the instructions? And then like a lot of you are gonna be like, Tanner, I always read the instructions. And then there's gonna be like 5 of you that's like, Tanner, I'm with you, I don't. So thanks for struggling for me, and you figure it out so I don't waste 2 stockings like you are. Oh my goodness. So I'm just weeding this real quick. I mean, I'm a pro at weeding this by now. I should leave the Cricut open for when I make another mistake and have to start peeling this off. Okay, love it. Oh, Cheryl was just talking about Puff Htv. See, Puff Htv is like a poppin' thing. We gotta see what's up with it, and we wanna be able to make something super puffy. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets interesting. Brittany says, I think they are saying press it on the stocking with the carrier sheet, then remove and press directly on HTV. That's what I was thinking about doing. I was really thinking about doing that. So I'm gonna do that for probably like 5 seconds. Let's peel this up, and then we're gonna apply this for 5 seconds and see what happens. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've done that, and then let's see. Okay. Very light, very light. I thought I couldn't do this with the mini EasyPress, but I saw someone comment that they actually did, and now I'm kind of upset that I didn't, because I absolutely love the mini, and I think that would be perfect to use it on. Okay, so we're gonna peel this up after this adheres down. Okay, okie dokie. So let's try to get this down. Okay, I'm trying to heat this down. Love it. Okay, now I'm just trying to get this with it. Jenny's with me tonight. I love it. I usually think warm peels are best for this, but maybe not. Maybe not. Look what y'all got me doing. This is so funny. Okay. So some people said I could use firm pressure with 285 degrees. Our material from the Craft Warehouse says 320. So we're gonna do 320 for 10 seconds with no pressure, just to make sure that it's not. So, boom, boom. This is very simple. We'll add like a little pressure. Light pressure. Oh. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. I see some stuff happening, but I don't want to be too, I don't want to, not support it enough. Okay. Lorraine's over here cracking up. I'm loving for the friends that are cracking up. It's getting puffy. Maybe this stocking is just blessed. Maybe anything on this stocking will be great. Now notice this little letter over to the left, our left letter, a little T it looks like. It's not getting enough love. So we're gonna give some more love over here to him or her. Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh snap. Ooh, it's getting puffy. Guys, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see the puff happening? I'm loving this. I'm loving this. You know what? Maybe it's the EasyPress. Maybe I should have used the mini. Maybe I should have used the mini. 20th time's the charm. Yeah. Guys, the 20th time is the charm. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I'm definitely giving it room to breathe, which I really think is great. Okay, so you see it's starting to get some, like you can tell in the middle is getting there, but like this piece up here, I don't know if it's closer to this. it's having issues, but I'm trying to make sure it's good. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay. It's like no pressure. Making sure to not touch that so it gives even pressure to the letter to the left. And now we're gonna let this cool because I think it's pretty puffy. The darn puffs, the darn puffs. It's still not, I mean, this looks really good. Super puffy. And notice that the vinyl on this finished one Courtney did is really like, it starts like sticking to itself. This one is not wanting to stick to itself. This just looks like a really bad heat transfer vinyl job. Do you guys think that? Yeah, this looks like a bad heat transfer vinyl job. So let's just, everyone take a little trip over and let's go to Craft Supply Warehouse. Okay, and we're gonna search Puff Htv. Okay, heat transfer warehouse. Is it Craft Supply Warehouse, heat transfer warehouse? Who knows? I would like to see their puff. Because what I want to do is just see what we got going on here. Courtney is the puff master. This is puff. Okay, let's see how they want to use it. Okay. Yeah, okay, application instructions. So 285 for 10 to 12 seconds, peel warm or cold, medium even pressure, cut in reverse, which means mirror, and wait 24 hours before washing. Wonder why ours said a little bit more. Interesting, interesting. So I feel like this one got a little too much heat too, but here's the thing. I've now ran out of stockings. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably gonna take a t-shirt or something and really work on my Puff Htv skill, because I feel like you need something very particular to happen when it comes to Puff Htv. And for some reason, we only got it once. And I'll have to ask Courtney how many times she actually tried it to get this result, because she was weary. That's why the title is like, do you need Puff Htv? My answer today is obviously no, you don't need Puff Htv. But also, I feel like, to be honest, the Teflon sheet really threw me off. I feel like it gave, the firm pressure really threw me off. Also, I could argue that I thought my pressure was like a more medium degree, but I was given pretty firm pressure. So that's very, very disappointing. So my answer tonight, do you need Puff Htv? Probably not. If you are willing to take the adventure and get HTV to look like this rather than this, or the other ones I have here, that would be something you could totally do. Second press, no sheet. Yes, I do agree, the second press, no sheet. Courtney says, I didn't even look at, love the look of my example. It does not look like the example of the site or packaging at all. Right. So that was another part of our process. This doesn't look, like it didn't wow us in the studio. Like we were kind of expecting a lot more out of this, unfortunately. So we don't, again, I'm not going to say like Puff Htv is bad when we have so many friends here that love it. Woo, focus. But this is what's happening. This is a Friday night craft along. I feel like for the majority of my Puff Htv projects, this is what it's gonna look like. You can see wrinkles. This looks like a cheap heat transfer vinyl. This looks like a bad heat transfer vinyl job. I love it, I love it. It is worth trying. Yes, be sure to follow the instructions. Read your instructions. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm very excited. Megan, if you're still watching, God bless everyone's still watching, but I still think this could be something to aspire to. I would like to find some examples of Puff Htv. So let me share with you what it's supposed to look like. So Puff Htv, what does it look like? Just so you guys can see. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Do you guys see this picture? Let me find it. This is what we're going for, guys. Like, do you see how it's puffed up? Like, this is the goal of Puff Htv. The Puff Htv is the goal. We didn't even get that on any of ours. So that's what we're trying to be like, you know, I don't know. Like, oh, this is a good example too. This is Puff. This is the true Puff. Like, see how thick that is? That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. So this is what we were going for. I just wanted to kind of test it and try to see like what I thought about it. I don't know. Let me know if your Puff looked like this, because if your Puff Htv ended up looking like this, I mean, wow. Could it be a brand issue? 100% could be a brand issue. Yeah, 100% could be the brand. 100%. Let me see over here. Okay, so yeah, you can see over here, I mean, all this Puff obviously looks professional, looks really good. I love it. Let's see. Let me explain to you something, guys. It wasn't 143 Puff. That's what did it, y'all. That's what did it. We've got to get the 143 Puff Htv. That's the only thing. I mean, when was the last time we used a material other than 143? That's true. Maybe you need a fuller font. That is also possible. That is possible. Gretchen, that, I mean, yeah, that was a thick one I shared on screen. So yeah, that's true. I didn't even know there was Puff Htv. You've taught me so much. Exactly, Margaret. Like, we're trying to branch out. Like, people, you know, we were trying our best to get a little more unique material. Wonder if 143 even has theirs in stock. Let's see here. 143 vinyl Puff Htv. Let's go over here. Let's go. Oh, StarCraft 3D Puff. Oh, it's in stock. Now theirs doesn't look too puffy. Okay. It looks a lot more like Courtney's, but I'm thinking the fuller font. Oh my gosh, Carol says back to Puff paint. Yes, we are going to get the Puff paint out. We're going to get the stencils out with the Cricut. Love it. I would like to see the Stripe Flock and Puff Htv side by side. Sharon, thank you. That is a great one. We will try our best. Tanner, that sample you just showed said Fashion Flex Puff. Huh. Maybe we need a different type of puff. Do not stretch StarCraft Puff as it can crack. Okay. Wait 24 hours before washing. Yes. 285 for 10 to 12 seconds. Warm peel. Love it. Okay, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to order some StarCraft Htv. That's Puff. Because obviously, this Puff is not doing what we need. If you guys are following along. So, did you try cutting it out on the other side? Maybe you did have it wrong and didn't realize it. So Melissa, the reason why I know for a fact I'm putting it down on the right side is that it did adhere. So if you look right here, this definitely did adhere. So the adhesive was activated, it stuck down. Like, I can't really peel it off. So I hope that makes sense, my friends. But yes, this was my review of using the, oh, Sharon, we have pressed this multiple times. We have shared what it's supposed to look like. We have shared what our best one looks like, and we have shared what happened tonight. There's a lot. I definitely recommend rewatching. This is a fun one, just to see about Puff Htv and does it work, does it not, you know, things like that. So maybe this is the knockoff brand. We are updating the link to get you guys the correct material that we used tonight. Must be the brand and type. Going to try it still. Leah, I love that. Still intrigued. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. The second press makes it puffy. Yes, we did do both presses I might have overpressed it. Oops. So we're definitely gonna try some stuff. I think someone commented and was like, what about wider fonts, things like that? I think that could help. I really, really do. I think that could help a lot. So anyway, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. This was such a fun live of random testing and having fun with getting ready for the holidays. We're going to be back here next week, starting on Monday. Let me just go over the schedule real quick for Maker Bootcamp, because I want to encourage you guys to get plugged into Maker Bootcamp if you're not already. So whether you are a member or not, Maker Bootcamp is right for you. We have some really great projects. You're not going to see any craft fails because we have the best projects ever. We're starting out on Monday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern, making the ultimate Cricut porch sign with a twist. Definitely cannot wait for you guys to see this reversible porch sign. We're going to do some Cricut Design Space. It's going to be awesome. We've already gave the supplies needed. There's a $100 Amazon gift card up for grabs. Day 2 is at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So November 1st, we are at 9 p.m. Eastern. November 2nd, we're at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And we're making this adorable print and cut. So we're working with print and cut, we're mastering it, and we're making an adorable Christmas countdown. Guys, we're using like 4, 5, 7, 6 different files for Makers Learn. It's gonna be awesome. Next up, we are doing a Cricut doormat with Flex Seal. I cannot wait. This is something been on my list for quite some time to work with Flex Seal. So you guys are gonna love, love, love working with the Flex Seal. And then on day 4 at 9 p.m. Eastern, we're making an explosion box. I cannot wait to make an explosion box with you guys. I love it. It's gonna be so fun. And then we're going to end it with making a sublimation blanket. That is going to be awesome. So cannot wait for you guys to get plugged in and get excited for all of that. You can go to the page. I've linked it in the description where you can get the schedule right here. And you can enter to win all the prizes talked about today. So you can get a chance to win all of these prizes right here. All you need to do is enter in your first name, email, birthday, and phone number. So why we're asking for your phone number is we are going to send out occasional text messages when we're going live. So if you love the live streams and you just want text, we won't bombard you with anything crazy. It'll just be things regarding that. So that'll be so much fun, and you can be entered to win all of the good giveaways. So yay, I love it. If you've never made an explosion box, you're gonna absolutely adore it. You're gonna have a lot of fun with that. It's so much fun. So definitely be ready to get plugged in to everything that we've got going on. It's going to be fantastic. And we're super, super excited. So enjoy your weekend. Happy Halloween if I don't get to chat with you until then on Monday. So that is going to be awesome. The blanket is going to be fantastic. And yay, do we have to watch all of them to win this time? Melissa, no. So you click the link down below, you enter in your information, you're entered to win bonus entries if you do show up. So bonus entries for commenting and things like that. So thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a great evening, and we'll talk to you real soon, okay? Good luck with your Puff Htv if you get it. So I hope you guys have a great one. I cannot wait to hear from you. And this conversation with Puff Htv is not over yet. So thank you guys so much. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye now.